Y'all know it's before reaction on my for life is out there. I hope you guys having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe and that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Now you got Holly Bailey upset with DDG after he took their baby Halo on Cenat live stream. Now, at the end of the day, I believe they're co-parenting. I don't think they're together. And a lot of people kind of, switched up on Holly when she decided to post something that was quite, you can say, emotional. Let's get right into the video.
After DDG took Halo on Kai's streaming session without her permission.
He looked just like Daryl, bro. There. Oh my gosh. It's Halo himself, live in the flesh. Yeah, now, Halo, you don't know this, but I'm your uncle.
Halle states, "Hi everyone, just so you know, I'm out of town and I didn't approve of my baby being on stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified and I'm extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I am out of town." Then she states, "As a woman experiencing severe postpartum, there are boundaries that I wish to be respected. Nobody knows what someone is going through until they snap." So now while they were on the stream, Kai did point out to DDG what Halle stated, and this was DDG's response.
That's good. That's good. What does this mean? Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Now, people were actually...
Now, at the end of the day, I don't know what they're going through in their relationship. I mean, she's a celebrity. He has his status. Now, I don't know if she felt like because they was making memes out of Halo back then, and a lot of people kept making these memes, and she wanted to protect him from those memes. But I feel like if the child's not in danger, I mean, you're a public figure. I mean, people are going to see your baby. People are going to take pictures of your baby. You post your own child on the internet. I mean, at the end of the day, so people gonna say things about your child regardless if they have an opinion, especially if you are, like I said before, broadcasting your life. Now, I don't really think that it should have went to that degree, to be honest, because think about it, if you're not together, he's gonna have to do things with him aside from you, just like you're gonna do things with him aside from DDG. So it just, it's something that she's just gonna have to adjust to.
upset with Halle. They were saying things like, "But he's still an active dad. That doesn't just mean the baby is only yours, and that's not just your baby. I know postpartum sucks, but the baby has two parents. If harm is not brought to the baby, then you can't control the father and his child." Another person states, "Now, if he wasn't an active father, you would be singing a different tune."
Now, think about it in the flip, just like what they were stating. If he literally left him home or with somebody and then went to go do a stream, found out he literally just left the baby somewhere. He literally took his son with him. And that's one thing that I noticed about DDG. He wants to be active in his son's life. He doesn't want to miss a moment. That's kind of reminiscent of what I do with my children. I mean, I love to just be there to experience them and watch them grow. And it's just an amazing, beautiful thing. You can't get that back. Kids grow very fast. Now, I'm gonna go to the place where, she was getting scrutinized. She was getting like torched. I mean, left and right. She had to deactivate her Twitter, I believe.
Now, she was getting so much hate that she actually disactivated her Twitter after she made those posts. Now, this morning, she reactivated her Twitter and she stated, "Yesterday, maybe I did overreact and shouldn't have brought it here. I know that Halo is always safe with his dad. I just don't like finding things out with the rest of the world, what my baby is doing. Thank you, Kai, for the gifts for Halo." So now you guys leave your...
Yeah, like at the end of the day, she should have just contacted DDG rather than go to the internet with it because it make it appear as if y'all can't communicate. But let's go to what DDG response. Let me pull that up real quick. All right, let's get this work. Let's get this work. All right, let's see.
Good, y'all. Welcome back to another video, man. Before we get into what I'm about to talk about, I have a new song dropping next Friday, What You Bad For, with a feature on it. If you
I'm gonna speed it up. I just want to hear what he has to say about that. No offense.
make your TikTok to the TikTok sound on my page. Never want y'all to ever see me sweat. I don't never want y'all to think y'all ever made me lose sleep. And when I say y'all, I mean like the people that talk crazy about me every single day. Y'all know I've been getting cyberbullied for the past 3 years. The average person would have been off theyself. Like the stuff that I go through online for being a active dad is out of control. Like I go through stuff that don't even make sense. And it's to a point now where my skin is so damn thick, bro, like nothing really gets to me anymore, you know? So that's why when I get into situations like this, I'm a promoter song.
You know what it says about the Bible, in terms of, you know, life? That's your instruction manual. If you you'll realize how many things which you're going through have the answers in the Bible. Remember, the world is given over to the wicked, right? Most people love misery. Misery loves company. So you gotta almost expect that people would love to hear something negative about you rather than something positive. They would love to see you fall rather than see you build yourself up. That's just majority of the world. And we just live in that world where people are just so carnal minded. And since the flesh is never satisfied, the only thing they can feed off of is negativity because anything prosperous, and if they feel any type of inadequacy within themselves, they cannot resonate with that. So it's a lot of things you just got to pay attention to.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a do whatever because I'm not gonna let you make me feel like I'm not working. I work through the hard times. It's called keeping your head up. It's called fighting through hard times and persevering and stuff like that. So I've been dealing with adversity for the past 3-4 years for nothing, truthfully. Like I've been getting hated on for so long. So it's like it is what it is. But one thing I don't like when people do, I don't like when people hate on Halle. I don't care if people think she wrong or not, or if I think she wrong or right. She could be going through something mentally after having a kid that I can't understand as a man. So when situations like this happen, I try to handle it with as much grace as possible because Halo needs her, you know. I need her. We need each other to create a childhood that's safe and fun and memorable.
One thing I got to give him credit for. This is what CJ So Cool needs to do. He should take notes from DDG. Even if your baby mama crash out, even if she starts to, say disrespectful things to you online. I'm talking about post different things on Snapchat, on Instagram, or whatever. Don't even respond to it. Always respond to it with positivity. And to be honest with you, if CJ So Cool took that pedigree, that situation would have been a lot better. Rather than trying to go head to head. You gotta understand y'all both have to raise that child, those children together. And he understands that concept very well. You want to ease it down. Why you think she turned around and made that post and said that, you know what, I shouldn't have took it to the internet because she saw the high road that DDG took.
For him. And Halo is the biggest blessing in my life. Like I don't know. Like I don't remember what life was like before Halo. And I wouldn't have him if it wasn't for Halle. And for that reason alone, like I got unconditional love and respect for her.
that nobody can really change. And y'all gotta understand we going through a very different transition right now. We only been parents for 10 months. Now we going through like a little breakup, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand we going through something, that's a little, it's hard for us. So when little stuff like this happen, it's really nothing. People go through this type of stuff all the time. I just don't appreciate when people try to put me against her or
I don't know if I'm reading between the lines with this, because when it comes down to celebrities, a lot of relationships are controlled. And I just got to choose my words wisely. If you know, you know. But a lot of relationships are literally being pulled behind the scenes like puppet strings. You know, a lot of people can't make certain decisions or stay in a situation if the powers that be don't want it. That's why when he says like they're going through a some kind of breakup or whatever the case may be, there's a lot of uncertainty there. It's just weird. And the other post that he said about in the past about her, her head game and all this other stuff, I don't know. He said that most likely he didn't do that, whatever the case may be, but it's just kind of weird. It's like he's talking in a way that he doesn't feel like he can fully, give an explanation to it. It's almost like there's somebody else, that's influencing that situation or something going on behind the scenes. Or it could just be that this is not eye to eye at the moment. But there's a lot of couples that go through that after they have children. A lot of people do break up because people don't know how to interact, especially when a woman is going through postpartum and the man goes through changes too. As a man, you start looking at life differently once you have children, and that can kind of be a different stage that you have to get past. But you got to seek counseling, you got to seek God to get through those things.
it's like me versus her and all of this and she's wrong and he's right, blah blah blah. Like, y'all can hate on me for as long as y'all want, but leave Halle alone, man. Mentally, y'all don't know what she's going through when it comes to postpartum. She just pushed the whole human out.
Want to break into cybersecurity but don't have
Yeah, but like I was saying, it's just. But hey, you open yourself up to scrutiny.
New life, like she has to put everything, you know, not on pause, but she has to always consider Halo in every situation. I do too. But, as a mother, I know it's way more detrimental. So I got way thicker skin. My skin is just overly thick when it comes to online backlash. But I know for her it's something very, very new. And I'm just asking y'all just to chill and let's go back to regular scheduled programming. Like, no one's perfect. We are only humans. So I just don't like it. Don't like it, y'all. That doesn't do me any good whatsoever. Me and her getting into it is no good for nobody, either one of us. So we are family. That is my family forever. And we gonna figure it out. Plain and simple. With that,
I like that response. We gonna figure it out, plain and simple. A lot of people that are going through breakups that are celebrities, YouTubers. I think this is a good video to take notes from because at the end of the day, y'all share something which is way more significant than fame, money, whatever the case may be. It's a life, and that life looks at both of y'all because he's not gonna separate mom from dad. He's gonna say, "That's my family." And if you carry on with that ideology that, oh, well, once you're separated, you're no longer family. That is idiotic. That's stupid. It makes no sense. People have to learn to be cordial, learn each other, learn how to, you know, have a middle ground so your kids can be successful. You know, a lot of people think about how they feel, not about their children. And their children suffer because of selfish behavior, because of a narcissistic person involved.
Being said, we're gonna get back to the smiles and the good times and the entertainment. I need y'all to do me a favor, comment below some video ideas.
Yeah, like you said, you know, I think that was great what he did. That's obviously going to ease the situation. And hopefully him and Holly can figure out that's whatever's going on. Because having a little bit of depression, attitude, rebellious type of, you know, way of moving, you just got to get past it. Realize that there's something greater at stake. And you don't want to be in a predicament or situation where she ends up being a single mother and then, you know, she moving on with her life, you moving on with your life when y'all could have literally worked it out. But like I said, if it's some other stuff going on with the powers that be, then shit, I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about in the comments. And I'm out of there.